Hello, everybody. Welcome to our presentation here today. I am so excited with the amount of people that have registered for our event from around the world. And we have more people that are joining us, but we're going to get started here, folks. And you're going to hear about the #1 rated e-commerce business that can have a profound effect in your health and in your finances. So let's get started here. For those of you that are hearing of me for the first time, my name is Andreas Papakostas. I'm from the Chicagoland area, and I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes highlighting our business model that, again, can serve you and your family. Now, let's face it, we go to bed every single night with some of the challenging questions that we ask ourselves, and I'm going to start by asking you these questions. Do you spend parts of your days and evenings worrying about your finances? How about your health? How about time issues? Are you unfulfilled with the career of your current job? Do you wish you could have more time with your family rather than your commute to your work? Well, again, we have a solution for you here today. And again, I'm just going to highlight. Now, what we also know is that technology is changing the workforce, okay? We know that jobs are being lost, professions are becoming obsolete. And I want to give you some examples. You know, so many of you, depending on your age, remember the famous Kodak logo, right? And, you know, you look at today, Kodak is bankrupt. It's the #1 picture film developing company in the world just 20 years ago. And today, bankrupt. You take a look at the travel agencies where I remember you would take a family trip to your local travel agency to schedule your family vacation for the year. And today, everything is being done online. Retail stores are losing revenue left and right. It's unfortunate. People are going to the stores really just to try on sizes and then going back home and ordering it online. And that's what's happening, folks. That's what's happening with technology. It's a reality, and people continue to, again, focus on the down spiral of our economy. And I'm giving you an opportunity to really take a look at viable options for you to change all of that. Now, folks, the government promises to bring back jobs. I don't care what political party you're for. They both parties or third party or fourth parties, they all tell what people want to hear. Let me just share something with you. The only person that's going to save your future is going to be you as an entrepreneur. Now, again, technology has allowed the e-commerce industry to explode around the world. It's surpassing the franchise model. Now, this is one of the very best times to truly build a business from the comfort of your home. And we're connected faster, better, quicker than any time in the history of mankind. You take a look at what's happening with social media, FaceTime, Skype, just to name a few of how we connect around the globe in matter of seconds. Now, we all know because of the technology and the internet, there is a jungle of online opportunities that promises make more money, residual income, leveraged income, whether it's home-based business, online marketing, affiliate programs, direct sales, multi-level marketing, network marketing. Some of these words are basically the same thing. It's basically you becoming an entrepreneur. Now, what's confusing out there is that there's so many different categories in the categories that I just shared with you in the online e-commerce world, whether it's gold or coins or telecommunications, the travel, coffee, wraps, patches, strips, affiliate programs. We got oils and jewelry and purses and clothes now and legal. Now, make no mistake. There's a lot of money to be made in each and every one of these categories. Some of them short-term, not long-term, because of the nature of the category. Be careful of also some of the novelty categories that may not lead you to long-time success in the business that you are building. Folks, the health and wellness category has been the #1 proven business model for over 75 years. Okay, and it's actually increasing more and more. Don't let any of the other categories tell you that they're a multi-billion this or that. You can do your own research under the DSA, and you're going to see an increase in the health and wellness more than ever before, because the baby boomers and the people that are going to retire at the age of 65 is going to hit an all-time record in 5 years. So we'll have more people in the age of 65 and above than in the history of mankind. And these people are going to spend funds on how they feel and also on how they look. Now today, folks, if you've never heard of NHT Global, Natural Health Trends Global, and this is the first time, I'm going to share with you highlights in our competitive advantage of all the other health and wellness companies out there. I'm very excited to share with you this, because this will give you a great a summary for you to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation here today and get some of your questions answered. Folks, let me share with you NHT Global. I'm very excited about this, and I can spend hours on this, but again, I just want to share with you the glimpse so I can keep this webinar to 30 minutes. We started back in 2001, folks, with one product in one country, and 15 years later, we're doing business in 40 plus countries, and we have 3 categories of products, which I'm going to explain a little bit later on in this webinar. We are stationed out in Los Angeles, California, and we are a publicly traded company. We trade on NASDAQ, and this is important for you to understand because we are transparent. Everything I'm going to share with you here today is verifiable, it's transparent, it's all documented, and it's not just on my opinion or the company's opinion. We are actually featured and awarded the Ringing of the Bell closing ceremony August of 2015, which is a high honor from NASDAQ because of the growth that we've had over the last 5-6 years. Now, as I mentioned, everything I'm going to share with you, verified, document, we're a transparent company. Unlike the privately held companies that tell you all this great information, but yet they don't have to really supply any of the proof to back up what they are saying. Now, let me just share with you, just within the last 5 years, the growth that NHT Global has had, which is truly astonishing. If you take a look at the last 5 years, folks, we have had double, triple-digit growth in the last 5 years. Double-digit growth every year from the previous year. Triple-digit growth. Can't wait for the 2016 to come out. Which we're going to wait probably in the first quarter of 2017, because it looks like another triple-digit growth. Now, 18 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth. So we're not talking about a small segment of a year, maybe a couple of months of a year where we're having some growth, which a lot of companies introduce a new product and then bam, you know, there's an excitement for something new. And then they go down again until they launch something new, a new product, a new system, a new service, a new something, and it spikes back up again. Folks, I'm telling you that we have 18 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth, some triple-digit growth. You know, most traditional businesses today, if they had a 6 to 8% annual growth, they would be considered fantastic. We're talking about double, triple-digit growth. Why do I stress this? Because if you're going to be a part of a company that you can build with certainty, right? You want to know their track record, not because somebody told you they're doing great. I mean, this is verifiable information, and this is a type of statistics that you want to be a part of when you're going to build something long term. Now, let's take a look at markets, okay? Because we're doing business in over 40 plus countries. If you take a look at the growth we're having, not just in one country or one market, let's just take a look at a lot of places around the world. Almost 200% growth. Again, this is 2015 compared to 2014. The first quarter of next year, we're going to have 2016 compared to 2015. 200% growth in the USA. Almost 200% growth in the Southeast Asian countries. Over 100% growth in China and Hong Kong. Over 100% growth in Canada. 41% growth in the EU. And let me tell you that this is already in triple digits in the EU. Okay, we got over 30% growth in Korea and close to 30% growth in Taiwan, with more markets in those areas that are opening up, contributing to close to triple digit growth. So I'm sharing this with you is because it doesn't matter where you want to build your NHT Global business, you will have success in any of the markets you want to build in. Okay, now some third-party validation. Again, the people here in North America are very familiar with the USA Today newspaper. It's the #1 circulated newspaper in North America. If you take a look at one of the articles they wrote, the 5 most surprising stocks in 2015, NHTC was #1. What's even more important, one of the biggest financial conglomerate organization, the Russell Index, just recently made us the #1 stock pick in the NASDAQ category. So again, this is not Andreas Papakostas or NHT Global just telling you based on what we feel. This is all verifiable information. So again, making you feel good about building a business with these types of track records and credibility from third party. Now, what we're even more excited about is that we were just recently ranked as the #1 fastest growing publicly traded company in the world by Fortune magazine. And we're not talking about just in the network marketing arena. We're talking about all industries. We surpassed Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, household names around the world. We were #1. And what's even impressive is that last year we were excited about saying how we were #2 in the world, which is a huge, huge success. And then again, #1. So we just continue to get bigger and better for people that, again, want to build something long-term for their future. So very proud of this. Now, let's talk about competitive advantage. One of the reasons why we're experiencing the success, okay, because there's a lot of success pieces that tie together as why we are where we're at today. #1 is one of the reasons are our products. Today, folks, it's not enough to have okay products or spin-off products. You have to have products that are not just scientifically validated, but products that appeal to the global masses. Why? Because we live in a global economy today. You do not compete with the local markets anymore in business, especially online. You are competing with people from across the globe, sitting in a village, promoting online, manufacturing, and doing all this stuff that's not even in your local market. So if you don't have products that appeal to the global masses, you're going to be left behind in business. We have 3 categories of the fastest growing segments in health and wellness. Products in 3 categories: high quality, luxury packaging, formulated by top medical doctors and scientists. And again, I don't have time to go over all of our products in this webinar, but the person who invited you here today can share information on our exclusive, incredible products with some winning Nobel Prize winning research on our products. But I do want to bring your attention to one product in each of the categories. If you look at our beauty skincare line, a multi-billion-dollar industry, the skincare industry, okay, it's predicted to hit about $1 trillion in 2025. So literally about 8 years from now. And folks, there's a lot of skincare products out there, and you'll have to be careful. A lot of them have some great marketing appeal to them. And there's products out there that give you the 2-minute amazing, incredible results. And I'll have to say, they do a fantastic job, and it works in 2 minutes, yes, but they don't tell you what happens after 90 minutes or after 2 hours. They don't tell you how many skins are being burned and from the products that they use. So you really got to be careful. Folks, we have the first ever 30-minute non-surgical facelift system that was created by plastic surgeons as the alternative to the expensive cosmetic surgeries and the injections that people spend thousands and tens of thousands of dollars for short-term results, long-term disaster. This is a 3-product system that can help you look 10 years younger in just 30 minutes of application. This is not an overnight mask. This is not a mask that dehydrates your skin. This is a product that penetrates through your 3 layers and is an exercise treatment for your face. It's not just the ingredients for short-term benefits. This is not just a short-term benefit, because we get a lot of people after one application that look younger and have their fine lines and wrinkles diminished, but this is long-term benefits because the botanical extracts that are found in the hardening mask actually stimulate the nerve endings of your facial muscles, creating tonic contraction, which means passive exercise. As we know, if we exercise our muscles, they're more toned, they're more healthy, and that is why people are experiencing the results that, again, are truly amazing. Now, if you have not experienced this product for yourself, I encourage you to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation, because let me ask you this. If you went to family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, and you said, hey, I have a product system that can help you look 10 years younger in just 30 minutes, and you can try it for free, would you like to do that? I guarantee you 9 out of the 10 people are going to say yes. And this is how fast this business can move for you for that upfront income, because 9 out of the 10 people actually buy the product after they try it. It's truly amazing. We're very excited about this. We are in the forefront of skincare. We got a lot of other fantastic skincare products that complement this facial system, but you can get that information from the person who invited you to this webinar here today. Here are some before and after pictures. These are our consumers, our distributors. These before and after pictures are just after one application, okay? So again, this is fantastic for those teenagers with acne. You definitely want to get them on this product. It's for all skincare types as well. Now, I want to bring your attention to our lifestyle category products, and we started our company back in 2001 with this one product. 15 years later, folks, it's still one of our top selling products around the world. We're not a company that has a product that sizzles for a couple of years and then goes away until we launch this next biggest shiny product object. Okay, this is a product we formulated 15 years ago, and today still our #1 selling product around the world. This won a Nobel Prize award on the research of this product and the ingredients that, again, beat out the pharmaceutical drugs in this category. Formulated by a board-certified OB-gynecologist, this is a female intimacy cream, and it works just like Viagra, Cialis does for men, but it is for women. It's 100% safe, 100% paraben-free, and again, it's exclusive to NHT Global distributors. You cannot find this product anywhere else. You definitely want to get some information on this product. Now, I want to bring your attention to the wellness category and a product we recently launched this year that I think is going to have, not I think, I already know because it's already happening, a profound effect in the health of so many people that we're very excited about what it's doing for people, and because of that, what it's doing financially for those that are involved. This is a stem cell technology product, folks, and it is the future of medicine and nutrition. We know that. You have to be careful on what you hear on stem cell and the science. This is a product that activates our own stem cells, and we're talking about heightening the neurological system of our bodies, which again controls every aspect of our body. Stem Renew is the leader in this category, all backed by science. And again, I can go on and on. We've got some amazing calls and webinars from our formulators that you can tap into, and you definitely want to get some information on this product ASAP and start sharing it to people that don't have optimal health. We're just so excited about the changes we are making in people's health with Stem Renew, but also with our other just incredible products that affect the cellular health of everything that controls our body. And so let's talk about pay plan, right? Because it's very important as a distributor, if you want to get involved, that you understand how you would get paid as a distributor. Now, this is also a competitive advantage because we are a culture of just people helping people. And I know this is a cliche, you hear this in our industry, but do you know that we pay out a 48% to our distributors? This was what documented last year. It is the highest documented payout commission of any publicly traded company in the e-commerce industry. Don't be fooled by what you hear out there. Oh, we pay out 55% or 65% by privately held companies, because they can't prove that to you. They don't have to prove it to you. They don't have to provide documentation. Ours is verified and documented, and you should be excited about that. And it doesn't matter where you build your business around the world, the compensation plan is the same. It's seamless. We can't say that about a lot of the companies out there. And our pay plan pays you on volume versus monthly quotas versus having a structure. You don't have to worry about a certain amount of people who has a certain amount of people, and you have to have a certain amount of volume and do it by the end of the month to get paid, and then start at zero all over again for the new month. This eliminates all these end of the month pushes and all these distributors that are buying products under other people's accounts so they can qualify for a certain structure or position. We don't get involved in any of that. If you got volume in your organization, guess what? You're going to get paid. Now, here's how you get paid, because it's 4 ways that you can generate income here in NHT Global. Number 1, retail. We have a lot of people that retail our products because we got a lot of consumers that love our product. And you can retail offline and you can retail online. Every time somebody goes on your online store and places an order, you're going to get a retail commission. It's that simple, right? So you can drive traffic locally, nationally, internationally to the 40 plus countries we're doing business in, and you will get paid on a monthly basis on all retail commissions. All the other 3 payouts pay out on a weekly basis. Now, here's how our generation bonus works. You get paid on 3 generations of distributors in your business. So what do I mean by that? Well, for all the people that you sponsor into NHT that want to build a business just like you, you're going to get a 10% commission week after week, month after month, year after year, to also include their online customer orders. You're going to enroll 10, 20, 100 people. You're going to get paid 10% every single week on their orders, their volume, to include their online customers. Now, when those distributors go out there and sponsor their distributors, you're going to get paid a 5% commission on this. They're considered the second generation of distributors on everything after the initial order. So once they enroll into the business, any reorders after that to also include online customers is a 5% commission to you, and 3% on your 3rd generation of distributors. So over a period of time, folks, this could be thousands of dollars on a monthly basis just from this bonus alone. Now, I'm going to bypass this because I want to go to our team system first. We have a 2-team building system. So we call that a binary system, right? You don't have to worry about building 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams, or 6 teams. You enroll John into the business who wants to build just like you. You started team number 1. You enroll Sue into the business that wants to build a business just like you, and you started team number 2. Anybody else that you are going to sponsor has to go under John's team or Sue's team. Now, as you help John build his 2 teams, you help Sue build her 2 teams. You can see with just 2 people, you can have 20, 30, 100, 200 people in your 2-team system. And guess what? You'll get paid on all the volume that's in your 2-team system. When one of your teams accumulate 1,250 business volume and your other team accumulates 2,500 business volume, we call that a cycle. And a cycle will pay you a $250 commission as a gold level distributor. Okay, now let's just say one of your teams have tens of thousands of BVs, right? We have a lot of people that happens that quickly for them. And on the other side, you don't have 1,250. Well, guess what? All that volume will be there for you next week. It'll be there for you next month. It'll be there for you next year. okay? It never goes away. Think about a bank account that keeps growing and growing and growing, and you can cash out. You can cash out the moment you start getting the other team in balance, so you can cycle multiple times. You can cycle one time a week. Think about that. $1,000 a month, 1,000 euros a month. What would that mean to your life right now? What if you cycled 2 or 3 times a week with the same 2 people you got started with? Think about that. So I want you to think and look and visualize the geometric progression of leverage. You see, this is leverage, and this is what people are looking for, and they mistaken residual income. See, residual income you can get from leverage, and what people are looking for is leverage, because we trade in time for money. We work 40 hours, we get paid 40 hours. We work 20 hours, we get paid 20 hours. Right? Here, you get paid not just on your efforts, but the efforts of 10, 20, 30, 100 people in your organization. This is the start of time and financial freedom. There is no time and financial freedom if you don't have leverage. You either have money working for you or you have people working for or with you. That's true leveraged income, and that is what people are truly looking for, and I'm sharing with you the #1 e-commerce business model to do just that. Now, we also have a matching bonus, okay? So if any one of your distributors that you personally sponsor, when they earn a cycle check, you're going to get a 10% match on that check. Your second generation of distributors, you'll get a 5% match on their cycle check. So if they make $1,000 a week from their cycle, and it's your second generation, you're going to get 5% of that, right? So, and 3% of that. So again, money to be made every single week by helping people in your organization succeed in their business. Now, we also have, folks, a recognition program where you can earn trips. It's not tied to the compensation plan like it is with other companies. We reward leaders better than anybody in the industry of network marketing. We're very excited about that. So basically, you tell us what your financial outcome you're looking to achieve with NHT Global, and we're going to help you get there on a part-time basis, leveraging through our tools, our information, and the person that, again, shared this business model with you. And let me tell you another success piece of the puzzle, why we're #1 in the world. And we will be for a very, very long period of time. Leadership and support is everything. You know, you can have a great product and a great system, right? How many people do we know that joined a company because it was a brand new product and you want to get on the ground floor, and that's where the riches were made? The reality is the riches are not made on ground floor opportunities when you know over 90% of them will never make it past their 5th year, okay? If the people that steer the ship on the ship are not at the ultimate highest level of integrity or visionary, that ship is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere for anybody in the organization. We have one of the finest leaderships, folks, in network marketing, our founding distributors, Joe Garcia and Dan Cato, highly respected around the world. They've been here since 2001, since we started the company. They work harder today than they ever did. And it's because they could have retired 10 years ago. It's not the money, it's the mission. And they want to help people become entrepreneurs and develop their highest level of consciousness so they can go out there and become the people they want to be. And we are doing this through our NHT Global business model. They've been featured on countless magazines and books. These are the types of people you're going to be working with to achieve the level of success you want here in NHT Global. Now, everybody that's listening right now, we got a jam-packed call here, folks. We got people from around the world that registered for this event. And everybody is looking at this opportunity for different reasons. Perhaps you're looking for some extra income. Perhaps you're looking for a career income. Perhaps you're looking to become a millionaire, or you're looking to have a lifestyle income. Everything is possible here through our business model. So the support is very important. I want you to understand when you become a distributor, you're going to get your own online retail store that's tied to you. You'll have a basic step-by-step training online to get started. It doesn't matter if this is a brand new concept for you, becoming an entrepreneur, or you are a seasoned veteran in this industry. We have the training system for every level of experience. You'll have access to proven one-on-one coaching, cutting-edge marketing materials, live calls, recorded calls. As a matter of fact, this webinar is recorded. You can get started with us today, and you can share this business model with so many people with a click of a button, right? And this is how we can help you build your two-team organization. So we have regional events, national, international conferences, 24 online training system, 24/7 online training system. Folks, we have not just training on how to build this business, but how to help you develop yourself, your mindset, becoming a leader. Because we know if we can build you, you will build this business. So it's a turnkey operation. And let me tell you how simple it is to get started. We have 3 levels of distributorship: bronze, silver, and gold. Now, if you're serious about building a business, okay, I encourage you to look at our gold level position. The reason for that is it gives you a highest return on your profits for your retail component. And when we talked about cycling, $250 on every cycle gets paid to a gold level distributor. Now, we have some promotions going on right now for all countries with gold packages and platinum packages. Talk to the person who invited you here about our platinum package, because if you get started with the platinum package, not only do you get your own personalized online store that never closes, you get a back office that tracks all of your growth for you, you get products based on the platinum package you pick that you can start experiencing, because you want to start experiencing these products, right? You also want to share it with people, you want to promote it, you can retail them, you can do whatever you want. You get a trading system that's in place for you, and you have a business for life. You don't have to worry about monthly minimums. You don't have to worry about structure. You don't have to worry about people being at a certain title in order for you to get paid. You are active for life once you join with our platinum package. We're very excited about that. So a lot of you will be falling into different categories. If you like what you hear today, folks, get back to the person who invited you here. If you liked what you heard and you want to be a retail customer, maybe this business model is not for you. You want to look younger. You want to have more energy. You want to sleep better. You want to feel amazing. Great. Let the person who invited you here know that you'd like to try some products, okay? We'd love to have you as a customer. You're going to love our products, right? Many of you want to become a distributor. You see the opportunity. You want to start sharing your products. You want to start retail commission. You can start earning retails today. It takes less than 5 minutes to get you enrolled, and your online store is up and running, and you can start sharing your online store. You can earn retail commissions today. Now, many of you wanted to start generating this type of income yesterday, okay? So you're tired. Perhaps some of you guys have tried other home-based businesses before with little or no success, okay? And you want to become an entrepreneur, you love this industry, you're ready to get started, then get started with our Platinum and Gold package today. It includes everything that I talked about. You can start generating retail commissions, and then we'll sit down and find out what your goals are and where you want to go with this business. Again, this is all on a part-time basis, folks. You don't have to interrupt what you're currently doing for a profession or a job. This is all the power of what we can do together on a part-time basis to change the quality of your finances with our business model. It's your decision, right? This is just information for you. You make the decision. You get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. I want to end with my story because a lot of you may be able to relate to my story. You know, when I got involved in this industry a little bit over 15 years ago, prior to that, I was an actual traditional business owner. Okay, I was told that if you wanted to live the American dream, that you have to be an entrepreneur, right? You got to own your own business. Well, I did that, right? I owned my own business, and man, did my business own me. I was burnt out. I was working about literally 80 hours a week. I drove an hour to my, I had a wellness clinic, to my clinic, and in an hour and a half back at the minimum. I got up at 4:30. I came home at 8 o'clock at night. I hardly saw my newborn, hardly saw my wife, and I just didn't want that lifestyle anymore. So we know a lot of people that make a lot of money in their jobs or their businesses, but they're time deprived. They can't do the things that they want in their life because of their time. And so when I was introduced to network marketing, I understood the power of leverage, right? And so when I got involved, now folks, we're talking about 15 years ago. There was no internet back then, okay? All we had was that cell phone, that huge cell phone that we had in the car that that I used. Folks, no experience, 80 hours a week, right? Working. And I share this because people say, oh, do I have the time? Listen, if I could do it back then, anybody can do it today. I had one of the top 8 businesses of the company in matter of 10 months. Then I built my business around the world. Now, here's what happens and why I share. Who you join is more important than what you join. The company decided to change its structure, change its compensation plan 5 times in 1 year. They decided not to go international, expand anymore. Big mistake because we live in a global economy today. And I take a look at that company today and it's like barely surviving. And it's sad. So I looked at 18 companies. I didn't want to make a lateral move. I wanted to make a bigger, better move. And the one thing that I looked at was who was I going to join? And actually, I joined Joe Garcia, our founding distributor. I knew him for 6 years. And let me share what I did in my first year with NHT Global was more than it took 10 years for me to build in my previous company. Now, it wasn't because I worked any harder. And now here's a universal principle that I hope everybody here can take to heart, okay? The people you join, work with, listen to, surround yourself with can do one or two things. One, it can magnify your goals, dreams, and aspiration. Or number two, they can destroy your dreams, goals, and aspirations directly and indirectly by their energy, their attitude, their belief system. So I joined somebody that magnified my vision, goals, dreams, and aspirations. And today, I have one of the fastest growing organizations in the company. And again, folks, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Today, it's bigger, better, and faster than when it was when I got involved 5 years ago. Why? Because we weren't ranked number 2, number 1 as we are right now. We weren't number 1 NASDAQ. We didn't have some of the accolades that we have today. So the platform has already been created for you. All you need to do is go out there and follow our system. Now, we all have residual bills, right? Isn't it interesting? We're trying to pay our residual bills every single month with our linear income. Why not build a residual income through leveraged efforts? So I hope again today, on behalf of the person who shared this presentation with you, let me be amongst the first to welcome you to the NHT Global family. This is Andreas Papakostas signing off from the Chicagoland area. It was a sincere pleasure to introduce and give you the highlights of NHT Global to everyone. And this today could truly be the start of a bigger, better tomorrow for you and your loved ones. It's your choice. It's your decision. You're here for a reason. Get back to the person who invited you here today. Get your questions answered. And I look forward to helping you build your future with our NHT Global business model. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Bye-bye.